Today I'm going to work with this Analyze Incoming Emails template and show how I adapted it to work with the standard Business Central connector. So I'm going to go to my flow. The template actually covers quite a lot of this, all the way up to the classification of the text, which just came from the email. The first step is when a new email arrives, so the trigger, and you can set this folder to be, I have it set up to be my Outlook. This could be a shared email box, it could be following an Outlook rule which puts it into a certain box and then it triggers this flow. From there it takes the body of the email that's been received and converts it to text, and then runs through the AI builder to categorize that text. The output of this can either be the different categories or it could be the confidence in the categories. And so we've got this results section and the split, the standard split in terms of documentation, price and billing, customer service, issues, and so on. The lists of what actual categories can be used are found in the template. When it's classified as documentation, it's going to send an email for documentation, and this email address here has been set, which is my email address. You can obviously put in your documentation team. We've got customer service and issues. These are both going to follow the same path, and they're actually complete copies of each other, because in my scenario, customer service or an issue would go to the same department of customer service. So in this instance, we're adding another step, which is to firstly create a ticket in Business Central. That's going to be linking to my standard environment and linked to projects, which is a Dataverse table. In Business Central, projects is actually jobs, and so it's going to look to create a new job for every email that's been classified either as a customer service email or as an issues email. This could obviously be extended depending on your APIs to link with custom extensions. So if you had a ticketing extension, then you could link it in through here and create your own tickets in that extension. I've left the number blank because we want to use the standard number series in the system, but we are going to use the subject of the email received as the name of the job or project in the system. Once that's been created, it's then going to send an email to the customer service team and say, look, we've created a job in the system or a ticket in the system with this number against it, and it requires your attention. And then it's also going to have the body of the initial email, so the body of the issue. It's also going to send an email to the person who sent the initial inquiry and tell them, okay, in our system you have a ticket number, you're being looked after, here's the number, and please await feedback from the customer service department. The issues is doing exactly the same. Now I'm going to look to run that flow. I'm going to send this off. The emails have been received, so let's take a look at the flow. So the duration is 5 seconds, but it does take a minute or two to actually search through your email box when a new email arrives. So the email arrived, it's converted it to text, it's categorized the text, it's given it a category of issues, so it's gone into this flow, it's created a ticket in the system, it sent an email to customer service team, and it sent an email to the sender. This is the email box which receives it. It's then sent it on to the customer service team, which for this scenario is the same box, and it says a new customer service ticket requires your attention, and it's job 80. Me, as the sender of the inquiry, receives an email as well. And it says here, Cronus, job 80, a ticket's been created for you, please await feedback from the customer service department. Great. And if we look in Business Central, we can go to jobs, we can find job 80, and it's bug found in Business Central.